Now, there was some tension during the season. How are things between all of you guys right now? I'm looking at you, Todd.
I said my apologies. I reached out to Eric. We shook hands, both men. I tried to reach out to Joe. He doesn't want anything to do with it. I apologized to Tara and Tracy when we were on Catalina.
After you were prompted.
That was a genuine apology. I asked for the opportunity to apologize.
No, you did not. That was actually only because you knew that you had to walk down the hill with us. I didn't want to even be around you at the time because I was scared. Like you had come at us.
When I apologized to you and Tracy after the camera shut off, I then told you, guys, I want you to know this isn't just for camera. This is a genuine apology.
What you said to me at the bonfire was real in your heart. And I felt very hurt by that. And when you had told me out of that genuine apology that you were going to call Joe and apologize, and you never did until everybody else, your wife included, everybody else could see you do it. It wasn't a real, sincere apology.
You understand that, right, Todd?
Yes, and I also was hoping that Joe would actually reach out to my wife and apologize to her the way I reached out and apologized to the ladies that I said things to.
Anything I ever did was in retaliation. Like down at the fire where I wasn't there. 10 minutes before that, we're joking and having beers. So I don't understand where the like bashing of my pregnant girl and our unborn child came from. Then I'm just like, okay, the guy really does not like us or doesn't wish us well. Later, I usually take a step back when the girls fight because I like to get some popcorn and watch because it's entertaining. You like to get in there and fight too, and you're backing up your woman, you want to seem like the big man, and that's okay too. But, you know, as hard as you try, you're not going to be the seventh little woman. Let them fight. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Let's step back. Unless when you go home, she yells at you for not backing her up. That's a different story. But when they fight about something so, like, they're little petty fights and why not just let them do it and laugh?
Okay, well, if you say stay out of the women's business when you called me out, and then you hide behind your woman.
Okay.
How does he call you
So
out?
if you want to fight, we can fight.
If you watch that scene, no, I didn't.
If you want to turn this into the Jerry Springer show and we can fight, midgets on TV fighting, the whole world wants to see that. If you want to do that, we can do it.
I think he's hurt by you calling him fat and me
I'm fat too.
He attacked us.
I know.
I struggle with weight. I struggle with weight too. I shouldn't have called you that. I apologize. I don't think he's right, and that he said.
You called me ugly.
Why is he bashing a pregnant woman?
Okay, and he said sorry, dude.
Why? He didn't say it to me. He waited for cameras to come on. Where's the private call? I could have got a private call. He doesn't give it either. So why should I?
He doesn't give two. He cares about what he looks like to everybody else in this world.
He'll apologize on camera. Did I get a real one? No.
Nobody ever got, that's where it becomes different. That's where it becomes personal to where you're no longer friends.
Is when he spouts off about my unborn kid, he's a piece of...
You didn't say anything mean about your unborn kid.
Don't talk about it at all. It's none of your business. To me,
two wrongs don't make a right. He's called me fat.
He wants to know why I didn't apologize off camera.
Let Todd speak. Hold on, you guys.
He's asking why I didn't apologize off camera. That moment right there when he just said sorry to her was the first time he ever apologized to her, and there seems to be a bunch of cameras around.
He never said he was going to apologize to her.
Well, why should I when you didn't call me either?
You were going to apologize to him. You told all of us that you were going to apologize to Eric and to Joe.
You did apologize to Eric. Did you find it to be sincere?
I accepted the apology because he was manning up on camera, and I was not going to say, "Oh, I don't believe you."
But when you went home and you were talking to Tracy, did you find it to be sincere?
Who knows? To be honest with you, it's between Tara and Joe and them. I mean, all I did was try to protect Tara from getting knocked down.
Todd, he was just going over there to talk.
Well,
he almost knocked me down.
He shoved you. He shoved your chair.
He shoved your chair.
He almost knocked his own wife down.
You pulled him down.
I need to tell you something.
One at a time.
And I'm going to go off.
I agree with you.
Then you turn it into a Springer show and try to fight me. You do it again. Do it right now. I will take a.
Worth it.
No, it is.
Exactly, it's not worth it.
Because charges will be made instantly. I will be a happier person. You're a dip.
Okay, see.
Do it again. Come on.
Obviously, you guys aren't going to get along.
I know I can coax you into it.
Can I just say?
You're going to coax me into it? Why would I hit you? My 8-year-old nephew could take you down.
Okay, exactly.
I come from a big Hispanic family, and that's just the type of people we are. We're very loving and warm and accepting anyone. So I was just raised that way, but I do understand for some people that might come across that I'm trying too hard or I'm too pushy, but that's just my personality.
I'm sorry. Like, it's not even about personality though. Like, it's not about being from a big family, being welcoming. It is about that you want to come here and give us run for our money while we're working and doing some kind of jobs. We all work in the same industry, and especially like me and Tara, we do the same kind of jobs. And Jasmine was offered the same type of job in the same nightclub.
I'm not trying to take anybody's limelight, so if that's how you feel, I'm sorry.
Girl, you were texting me personally and you told me that you were trying to get in this kind of industry. It is hard
And
industry.
what?
A lot of
What's the
little people
problem?
do the same type of gigs. We're not friends. This is business. Christmas time. We all elves. We do the same auditions. We
I never
all
did
run
stuff like
against
that.
each other.
The only thing she does is
I'm
singing
just,
stuff of auditions.
I'm not an elf.
But the
I'm
point
not
is,
a
she
bad
wanted to
bitch.
get in the group.
I'm just like not okay with you sitting and saying that you are so welcoming and you are pushy and stuff. You were trying too hard to fit in this group of friends. That's why she felt like she did.
But even if I was
It was not because you
welcoming
were
and
so
you guys
sweet.
gave me the boot, then I would have dropped it.
I'm just trying to explain why she felt it.
And I
And you're
understand that.
explaining it that you were so warm because you're from big family. It was not because
am.
you are so warm. It was because
Well, maybe because
were
you are
talking
not
to
that
other
warm.
people about certain things about us, you know?
No, I wasn't.
Okay,
First of all, I didn't say anything.
Don't lie. Don't sit there and lie.
I don't work in entertainment.
That's a lie.
Oh yeah,
You're
okay.
right. That is such a lie.
You told me that you offered the same job.
Entertainment
when I
from
was
what you
lying.
guys are
If
doing,
they
People
people do the
singer,
same
you
type
always
of
talk
job.
about it.
Okay, entertainment with singing, but entertainment
That is
with
the same thing.
It's
That
not
is-
only singing.
So what
girl.
is she trying to accomplish? with
everybody
this?
here is trying to get somewhere in life, so don't put this on me.
But you got to be upfront. Like, I am this strong personality. I am this way, and I'm not going to apologize for it. But instead, you're like, well, maybe she did feel like that because I come from a really loving Mexican family. Nah, just own
I'm
up
sorry
to it.
that
you
maybe-
are loud.
I'm
You
sorry.
are obnoxious. You are in
I'm
your face. You
obnoxious?
are. Yeah,
I'm
you
the
are.
obnoxious one?
You're the one interrupting me right now.
Why is this coming out right now?
I was gonna say, Jasmine, like, how?
And so like I am so clear and just like a Virgin Mary. I'm sorry, but you're trying to look like this and you're not.
Coming up.
I never said you made up lies. I said
Okay,
you're
then
worse than
shut
you.
your mouth.
I said
Shut your
you
mouth.
make up lies.
You're
that
just
they're
a bully and like to pick on everybody. You get in fights with everybody here and you started.
You're the one stirring the pot with all your puppets behind
You're
you.
the head bitch of this group.
First you said he asked you once. Now you said a couple of times.
We all know Brianna likes to lie. I'm talking about you cheating on your wife.
Let's get to the bottom of what really went down with the nude pictures that Matt sent. Let's bring out our special guest.
Who is this?
Do you know her?
Welcome. You've got a lot of the answers here.
You got to be upfront, but instead you're like, well, maybe she did feel like that because I come from a really loving Mexican family. Nah, just own
I'm
up
sorry
to it.
that
you
maybe-
are loud.
I'm
You
sorry.
are obnoxious. You are in
I'm
your face. You
obnoxious?
are. Yeah,
I'm
you
the
are.
obnoxious one?
You're the one interrupting me right now.
Why is this coming out right now?
I was gonna say, Jasmine, like, how? I mean, they're all ganging up on you. Like, how do you feel about this?
So like I am so
She hasn't done
clear
anything
and just
wrong.
like a Virgin Mary. I'm sorry, but you're trying to look like this and you're not. Like seriously, when I went to convention for the first time, I was saving up my money for so long. When I was 14, I was writing to all of the districts to LPA because I wanted to go to that LPA convention since I was a teenager. And when I found out that I'm not gonna grow anymore, and there are some people out there struggling just like I am, finding
What does
friends.
that have to
This
do
is
with
how
me?
I wanted to come to convention. When you came to convention, it's because when you knew about us.
That's not what I got when I met her. When I met her, I got someone who wanted to be a friend.
That's what I think. That's all I gotta
No,
say.
we can come back to all this. Yeah. So let's put a pause in this just for a hot second. Now let me ask you, Matt. Okay, so how does this make you feel? You've got all of these ladies talking against you. So I mean, what do you have to say about this? How does this make you
I
feel?
don't care. I'm not worried about it because to be honest with you, I'm not telling her who to hang out with. I don't care what people think about me because if I spent my whole life worrying about that, I'd never be anywhere. I don't care.
Is there a point to the
But
story?
the bottom line is that someone has to hear themselves all the time because they're a superstar. The rest of us, we're real people, so we can work for a living.
You don't work. You don't have a job.
I have worked my whole life. I know my degrees. I know my background. I know the people that care to listen, the people that care to learn, know the truth.
That was probably the lie that Matt told her.
Do you know what Matt does for a living?
Yeah, he would work for the
He
state.
works for Socio Matt.
Well, sociopath over here with the big mouth that doesn't know anything about anything.
Why don't you clear the air? Yeah, what do you do?
Let me explain. I'm not a loser and I don't not have a job. I had a job.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I saved kids for a living for 11 years, and actually, I was a bouncer. I was a bouncer and stood in front of people with guns that wanted to go in and shoot people many times. So what I did was several things that saved lives. She's never done anything that's ever done anything but for herself.
There's nothing but lies.
What you think means nothing to either one of us, and that's the problem, is we don't give a what you think.
I don't care anymore.
So you're still talking.
You always see one side of everything and then you judge.
Okay,
That's all you ever do.
let's put a pause here. Okay, when we come back, we'll continue the conversation with Brianna, Matt, and the rest of the ladies of Little Women LA.
And stay tuned for a sneak peek of the new series, Little Women Atlanta. Coming up.
If she feels bad that we're friends again, I'm sorry, but I told you I supported you no matter what. I told you I would. Okay, so that hand thing, it's driving me nuts.
You lied behind my back and then talked about me.
You're a different person. You're not the Tara that I used to know. You're always the main person that causes everything.
How did you guys feel when Matt called your ladies bitches? Welcome back. Well, Michaela, you come all the way out here. Is there anything that you would like to say to Brianna since you're here?
I think I've said it. I think that she deserves better. I just want you to be happy. But if that's who makes you happy, so be it. But I think you deserve better than that. Honestly, I think everybody knows that, though.
We discussed that at the time, so I don't know why you're here to tell me again. And to call me a fetish is quite disrespectful.
Rude.
No,
and don't go from a black
rude.
person to a little person. Don't disrespect two different groups of people.
She's got a point, though. You reached out to multiple little people.
Shut up. You don't have black kids.
I'm black and Italian myself.
That's not a fetish. You're calling my kids a fetish.
No one called your kids a fetish.
That doesn't have to do with it.
Whatever, dude.
You're putting words in her mouth.
No.
Nobody called your kids a fetish.
When you say that my ex-wife was a fetish and then I went to this, it's a fetish, they're not fetish.
You're telling me there's never a man that wants a black woman as a fetish?
If she loves me, she's growing. If I love her, I love her. Whatever it was, I'm not even going to on you. I'm just going to say whatever it was is what it was. It's over. It's done.
Okay, well, Michaela, thank you so much for joining us and sharing what you knew about this whole situation.
Welcome.
No, you're not.
Go ahead. Stand up
Then
for
stop
yourself.
talking.
No,
It's not
hey.
all about you.
I'm not talking.
Hey.
I'm letting
You just
finish.
answered for
Go
me.
ahead. I did not
Thank you for
answer.
your permission.
Hold on. Go ahead, Brianna. Do you believe that it is ended?
Right now, I don't know. Because at the time, I had no idea this was happening. And then comes to find out, all this is happening.
He strangled a woman. I mean,
We're making a correlation between sexting and domestic violence.
Well, no, I think what
This
they're
is a
making.
huge,
No,
like,
I think-
there's
no,
the
no, I
sex
think
team.
what's
There's
happening-
the woman with this. There's the bar fight.
and the woman
there's
with this.
so
from what I've
many
heard since then,
things.
is-
Recently, Radar Online had even more information about Matt's domestic violence arrests. Here's what it said. Matt grabbed Tanya by the throat with his right hand and pushed her against the wall. By the way, I want to mention that when we use that name of Tanya, the name was changed to protect her. Her name is not
I
Tanya.
sure hate y'all use my name.
Tanya said that Matt was squeezing hard and she was pushing him away in an attempt to get away. Matt kept his grip on Tanya and pushed her to the floor. Here's all I want to know. Was the quote true or not true?
No, it was not. That was her statement.
The reason I brought all that up is because some of the ladies asked to be separated from you.
No worries.
Backstage.
I think that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Why do you think it's funny?
Because I've never physically hurt a female in my life. Now, is it disgusting and hurtful? Again, we're comparing these two things. This is disgusting what I did to her, and there's no excuse for it. But beating a female up has never happened. And, you know, you've got Miss, I want to hit someone in the head with a glass over here talking smack.
I've never gotten hurt.
that you've told us.
That you told us.
Wow.
Why you hyperventilating? You've been to the hospital about 3
Do you
times.
want to read it? Because I have a heart condition, you dumbass.
Bitch, don't call me no dumbass.
You are a dumbass.
No, actually,
so live with it.
I've been diagnosed. I've been diagnosed.
She's a dumbass.
I was diagnosed.
She's a
Can you sit down? Hold on. We gotta sit down. We got to sit down. Stop for a second. Tanya, stop. Stop. Hold on. Sit down. This will not escalate like that. Y'all don't get crazy.
She has been in the hospital.
I'm not talking to you, Krusty.
Say stop. Stop for a second. Stop. We're going off the rails. Let me sit in front of you for a second. Hold on for a second. I want to ask Matt a question. I'm going to sit in front of you. Cause you
She needs good anger man.
that caboose. Here's what I want to ask you. Have you gone back and read some of the texts?
No.
I
You haven't read it yet.
repeated a lot of them.
She did repeat and read quite a few of them to me.
When you heard that, were you upset and embarrassed by what you did?
More than that. If she told me right now, pack your get out, it wouldn't even be that kind. It would literally be, I'll pack my get out.
Have you told him that? Have you told him that?
Nope.
I told him to leave for a week, and that's what he did. He left for a week. He just got back.
Okay. All right. I'm sitting back down. You all right?
I'm good.
Okay.
That was a good block.
We could talk about this forever, but we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, we are actually going to see the text that Matt was sending for ourselves, and we'll ask Brianna what she plans to do next. Stay tuned.
And it's already like, so.
Damn!
You keep looking at him, do you like him that much or what? Who the fuck's listening to you two, little oomps?
Hey.
I did not throw a glass until
Yes,
you threw
you did.
multiple things, and then I picked up a pen.
You threw the glass first.
Can we play this again? Nobody broke the glass.
Okay, hold on.
And it bounced off your little black.
Let's stop for a second. Hold on, stop. We have the video. We can solve this easily. We can solve this easily.
Playback.
Play it back again.
Let the video show.
Let the video
that they
show what
stupid.
happened.
Once a liar, always a liar.
No,
and
you're
everything
a liar.
that comes out of your mouth is a
Liar. You
lie.
lied. You lied.
What?
About my drinking, you bitch. You lied.
Water.
Right there.
Water.
You did it right there.
I
Watch,
assaulted
Christy
you
turns
with
her head and I put it in her
Water
head.
and ice.
Water and ice. It doesn't matter. It's called glass.
It's water and ice.
Okay, hold on.
H2O.
Look. Hold on.
H2O.
Hold on. That was unedited video. That was 3 different angles. When you found out you had this alleged concussion, did you believe?
Not alleged.
No.
I can
The hospital
Okay.
takes
It is alleged.
because
No,
no one
listen.
takes pictures.
Called Cedars-Sinai. I should have brought the report.
Right, that's the whole thing.
I would love to
That's
see
fine.
it.
The reason, let me just say that. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second.
Believe everything that you say on TMZ.
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
People kick your ass. Are you that stupid?
Hold on for a second. Hold on, ladies, you gotta nobody can get anything solved with you all acting like this.
Tara, you out of all people should understand how many
You out of all people
physical
should get
problems.
glasses because you're not seeing the truth.
Hold on.
If you
Dawn,
want to give
what were
legal
you
advice,
insinuating
you
that you of
investigate
all
before you give
people,
legal
are you
advice.
saying this isn't the first time you've seen that kind of behavior?
No, this isn't the first time I've seen this behavior.
Okay, then when else have you seen it?
Because in New York, Tara chucked a beer bottle across the room.
Oh, boy.
Seen this perpetual action many times.
Well, the fight between Tara and Christy didn't just stay at the bar. It spilled over into the press.
So who called TMZ?
I didn't call TMZ. I was in the waiting room at Cedars-Sinai and some stupid lady started taking pictures of me and videoing me. The security guard came in and goes, someone's bothering you. I'm like, this lady
If it was
keeps
such an
taking pictures of
emergency,
me.
why didn't you go to a hospital right by your house?
And why
I
you go
did.
way the hell to
Don't
Sinai?
Dog.
That ain't no
dog.
way.
I have it.
Cedars-Sinai
I have the
is-
proof.
Did
I
you
will
call?
post it
Did
tonight.
you call TMZ
I'll
or
post
deal
it
with the
even
press?
now.
Okay.
No.
All right. Did you in any way leak this information to the
It
press?
made me look bad, so why would I do that?
I'm just asking.
We all signed NDAs, so I have always been on a no comment situation. And that's exactly, I had people call me, TMZ called me, I had US Weekly, I had all different kinds of press call me, and every single time it was no comment. Apparently, every single time that something came up in the press, it said Christy. Christy reported.
I
Christy
did not
Camp.
report anything. I was in
I'm
the
only
hospital.
saying what
First of all,
every
who
single
cares
piece of
what
press-
gets reported. Physical violence
That's
should
exactly
not
what
be
he
accepted.
asked. So if you'll turn up your
And
little
should not be
hearing aid,
accepted.
show
That's
them
the bottom
to-
line. Took a CAT scan.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Charges were filed. Where do we stand right now with the charges that were filed? Tara.
The police have found them irrelevant and they have dismissed them, as they should, because they are. And I acted in self-defense.
The police never conducted their investigation because Christy
hold on,
dropped
stop.
the charges.
Stop
You're
for a
so
second.
dumb that
You don't even
you don't know what happened.
I dropped the charges there.
You can't drop.
Yes,
Are
you
you
can.
stupid? No, you
Ladies,
cannot. Ask the
ladies,
Ventura
stop for a
Police
second.
Department.
Hold on, Tara, hold on. Let me just say to the folks out there that the charges went to
the DA's office because they have to.
They went to the
did
DA's
go
office.
to the DA's
Yes,
office.
they did.
And the DA dropped the charges, but it's out of your hands once it goes to the DA. So that's where that stands right now.
It's over. She can never press charges again for that situation. She can never sue for that situation.
All these women are very beautiful, and I understand that everyone is very unique, but there's no reason for physical violence amongst
Tell your friend that.
little people.
Thank you for that.
Dawn, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Why did you get so upset when she came
she's
to your
transphobic.
photo shoot?
Because nobody invites Christy to anything. But I was like, okay, Christy, I would like you to come to the photo shoot. But no, she brought her friend and she comes to try to tell her story that we didn't even care about. And then she gonna call me a bitch. So then
Well, you are a bitch,
I said, you wanna be a bitch. And then
Yeah, which was a transphobic remark, by the way.
That is not a transphobic
You want to be. You said you want to be a bitch. You want to be. You want to be a girl.
That is not a transphobic
And then she said you want to be a girl.
I didn't say
bitch,
that.
I am a woman. It
I
says it
never
on
said
my
that.
birth certificate now. So
I
f- you.
never said that.
When you looked at me, you saw a cheap shot and you took it. And
No, I
that's
didn't.
the kind of yes, you did.
No, I
That's
did
the
not.
kind of person you are.
You then rebounded and took a bunch of cheap shots on her, talking
Not about her,
drop
though.
kicking,
Not
talking
about her, though.
Yes, you did.
You can't say levels of disrespect. There's disrespect and there's respect. Once it
Absolutely.
goes to a disrespectful place, anything can happen.
Then you phone called me later that night and started calling me he again. Which, by the way, oh,
She
don't
would
act
never
like
in
an
a
idiot.
million
yes,
years
you did.
do that.
I have the recordings and I'm planning on releasing them soon. Either Tara gave it to you because she's an executive producer, or Brianna gave it to me. It was 11:30 at night, and she goes, "Plastic Marta, I'm your biggest fan." And I was like, it was the night after
She
we
would
filmed
never
that,
do
and
that.
I was like, "Hi, Tanya."
You don't know her.
How do you know? So how do you know? How do you know it was Tanya?
Because it was the same voice. She's a terrible actress. I mean, clearly.
Please, can we hear it? I would love to get
Do you
it
have it here with you? You might, this is a great forum to release it.
Can we
No,
hear
I can
it?
give it to you.
Please.
Do you have it?
No, it's on my computer.
It's on your computer.
I never knew your phone number. I never want to know your
Okay,
phone
that's
number.
great. Then the
I've
other
never had
option
possession of
is
any kind of
Brianna gave it
emails.
to her. So Brianna had my number. So that's the only
You
two
do
ways.
not know Tanya. Tanya would never do that. What are you doing? I need a fan. It wasn't Tanya. If anybody, if you
Okay,
knew
then it
Tanya,
wasn't
you would
Tanya.
know that that
It
is
was
so
Tanya, but it
unlike her character.
Oh, God.
Well, I saw her character that day, and trust me, she would do that.
So let me ask you this: what do you want to come out of this her allegedly pranking?
I don't want
you?
anything to come out of that. Honestly, it was just like that whole day was just disgusting. The way she treated me was disgusting. She's classless. There was so many other ways she could have handled it, and you handled it
Ditto.
poorly.
There's so many other ways
honestly.
that you could have handled it.
It's
as
true.
well.
It's true. But she provoked me. She came at me.
I asked you to leave 3 times.
Okay, I'm here for a limited time
Girl.
only. I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Okay, well, say what you got to say.
Because you want the spotlight.
Yeah,
I don't want the spotlight.
You're here for a
I'm not
limited
like
time
you.
only.
15
You
I'm
gotta
not.
say what you want to say.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Go ahead.
6,
Mean girls.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so anyways, I really wanted to go there and clear my name. It wasn't to gain notoriety.
But
I
it
don't
wasn't,
need
it
notoriety
wasn't the
from
right
this
place
show
or
of all
time.
places.
I didn't want you didn't need to clear your name at
Okay, but I
my
didn't know that. I didn't know it was
photo
your
shoot.
photo shoot.
Well, I
was
told
invited.
you it was. You
If
should've
you
left.
didn't feel like you wanted notoriety, then why even come on the show to begin with?
So I came on the show
He got a
because it's
tweet
already
talking
on the
about,
press.
Yeah,
I don't need
I'm
the.
on Little Women in LA.
So tacky.
Yeah, I am. I am.
You are
Let me ask
tacky.
you this, Tanya. Let's
Your true color came out,
let's settle
bitch.
this though.
Yes.
We do need to settle this.
Yes.
Do you have a problem with transgender people?
Yes, she
No.
does. Yes, she does. I feel like she's doing it for PR. She's trying to.
Doing what is she doing for PR?
I feel like she's trying to clear her name for publicity's sake.
name.
She doesn't
I ain't
want.
gotta clear my name.
Bitch, shut the up. Somebody get this bitch duct tape.
Christy, are you agreeing with? Do you agree with Plastic?
I think Tanya wasn't thinking when she spoke. Because right away, she texted me that night saying, you know what? I did not mean to call your friend those names. I feel really bad. And I want you to know that I am very sorry.
It could have been anybody that came to interrupted her photo shoot, and she would have acted the same way.
I concur.
All right. Well, Plastic, thank you for coming here to clarify
much
that.
for having me.
I'm glad you guys had a chance to talk, and I hope you understand that. I mean, it was a bad moment, and it sounds like everybody kind of cleared it up.
I
All
hope
right.
so.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You know what? This really is a good place to take a break.
Right now. Come on out, Ronnie and Carla.
Hello, everybody. Oh my God, you guys look beautiful.
Let me ask you this, Christy.
She just had back surgery.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you. I want to prove that I just had back surgery, okay? I bring this from the hospital. 7 days.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Once you get out of hospital, you can cut it off, though. Don't keep it for
It's
too
okay, I'm sorry.
all right. Christy, why did you bring Ronnie and Carla to the casino night?
It was girls' night.
No, but I mean, it was a group night, so why did you bring 2 friends from outside the group?
I honestly didn't think anybody was going to show up.
But they were prepared for us to come.
Yeah, they was prepared for us.
You gave them all kind of information, so they knew specifically what to say.
That's not true.
So, if you've been honest to your friends, why did they think that we're having problem with you?
Because the ones who had problems with you wasn't there.
Why did you all feel the need to defend Christy?
Because nobody has Chrissy's back. To me, it's like these two are neutral. You, to me, follow up behind Tara. And when Tara got a problem, you got a problem.
Oh, no.
You are weak.
You know nothing about me?
And you go with everybody else.
See, you assuming. You know what they say when you assume?
So let me just tell you something. Hold on.
You don't know me, so you can't tell me I'm nobody.
Listen. You just called them out and gave them an evaluation of their personalities, a very thorough evaluation. So how can you come in, walk in a room and say, you're weak?
Weak to me is choosing a man over your friends. That's weak.
What?
Leaving her gift at the park, that's so nasty.
You came to casino night as her backup gang.
No, it was a girls' night.
It wasn't a girls' night out. It was like, I'm going to a brawl and I need some backup.
It was straight up backup.
They should have waited till she got jumped on before they start attacking us.
Did I have an attitude with you? Was I mean to you?
No.
Was I mean to you?
You mentioned that we are followers.
Elena, I don't know how many cocktails you had tonight. I never said that all of you were Tanya's. Did I say that, Tanya?
Jasmine got up. Then you said, well, it was nice meeting at least 2 of you.
I sure did. Is that what you was talking about?
I didn't follow Tanya. I just didn't want to pursue the situation. That was absurd to me.
Okay, well,
let's say
in
this.
that moment, you was a follower then.
Okay,
Well, you're followers.
Or a
Christy,
writer.
you both are followers. Christy, just
I'm
coming here, all
following
right?
nothing.
Here we go. Just white noise. I'm used to white noise having twins at home. Wibbly wobbly all the time.
Girl, please.
I brought them because I thought, no one's going to show up. I might as well, make this a very fun night.
Or everybody gonna show up and attack you, and that's why you brought them, so you can have someone to help you.
Amen, sister.
Bingo.
Now
the truth comes out.
Finally, the truth comes out.
God.
Why not, Christy, ask your friends to back down? And what about Carla challenging?
I
She
did
challenged
ask them to back
Jasmine in
down.
Spanish.
I told them to shut up.
Honestly,
Carla, there was something you wanted to say?
yes. When she read the text, you don't have to be aggressive with somebody else,
You
like saying bad
asked
words.
me.
Wait,
No, I'm
no.
gonna interrupt you.
Don't interrupt
No,
me. Let me
because as a
finish.
Mexican, I'm gonna be honest.
Let me finish.
You guys
Let
asked me about Brianna.
Okay,
I
just
read you
let
the
me
text like you
yes.
wanted me to. Okay?
I want you to.
Yeah,
Okay,
you did.
I didn't know.
Yeah, she
I
asked
didn't
me
know.
why.
I asked.
She asked me why is it
Okay, you were
Brianna
upset
here?
because of this.
So because as Mexicans, we're so honest, right? So I read you the text exactly how she told me. Okay? So what the is the problem now?
Can I speak?
No, you can't. You're annoying. Leave.
Okay, look. We have kind of hit an impasse. Let's do this. Ronnie and Carla, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for giving your side of the story, okay?
Thank you.
Get better, okay? Hopefully
Thank
your
you
back
so
gets
much.
better. And you
Okay.
can cut that thing off.
You have a pretty strong social media following. And when you put something out there, a lot of people are going to see it.
It was already on the internet. I didn't share anything
What
that wasn't
happened to
already
you, Tara?
public. I don't feel like I did anything wrong, especially standing up for what I believe in. And for somebody to judge me, Miss Christie over there has called me out many times thinking that I did midgets versus mascots. The producers did change the name after we left production.
But let me ask you a question.
It was
There
not
is
part
a
of the
picture
name.
circulating from that premiere where you're standing there on the red carpet. You're smiling.
I am.
You're happy to be there.
you knew what the title was at this point.
Every single interview that I gave, I stated the first words out of my mouth, I do not support the title of this film.
But Tara, it's at the premiere,
Yes.
and you're smiling with the cast in front
And
of.
I love that cast because I worked my ass off on that movie. And I wanted to spread the word that it is not okay to use the M word.
I think the big thing here is that people should forgive you and understand that this was a job you were doing.
She went there
and
to
you
protest it. Are you not getting that?
Hold
We
on,
went
Joe.
there to protest it.
But if you want to get involved, you can come out here and
She
sit
went
down.
there to protest it. So
But what
now
I'm
what?
saying is you can come out here and sit down
She
and you
went
can
there to
discuss
protest it. So
Don't
went there
have
to
this argument
protest
on the
it.
other
So what
side of
now?
the cameras.
She went there to protest it. So now what?
Joe, the point is.
No, why don't you respond to that? We went there to protest it.
I'm trying to. I'm
Oh.
trying to. You can come out here and you can sit down.
But
you can come on over.
Why was
You're
it a
in the
mistake
picture
if
too.
I did go there to say how I felt
She's
about
defending
the reunion?
herself about the movie, but then you're not accepting that answer and you keep bringing it up, which is fine. We went there to protest it. So what now? What else can we say about it?
No, but what I'm saying is, why can't you feel the same way about what happened?
Look,
with Christy.
We don't care what.
No, you do. You do. She put it on social media, so you care. You care. But hold on. We're having an adult conversation.
talk?
Can you put that down? Can you put that
I'm not
down?
gonna
and
put
act like an
anything
adult?
down. Okay.
Don't come out here and act like a child.
I can do whatever
unless
I
I'm going
want.
to talk over you. You're not going to come out here and be a clown, and I'm going to play a part in it. Okay?
I can
if
do
you
whatever
wanna
I
do
want,
that,
actually.
You can. You can. You can do
I
whatever
can
you
go
want,
home.
and I can ignore you. If you want to go home, bro.
I would
Nobody's
love
stopping
to.
you
I
from
would
going
love
home.
to. I would love
Nobody's
to.
stopping you.
I would love
go.
to. I
Walk
would love
off
to.
the set.
Awesome. So I get-
Nobody's stopping
Can
you.
you just say what we really went there for?
Thank you.
Listen, I did 50 times to protest it. Listen, we don't care. Like really listen. We do not care the jobs that Christy does. We don't care. The principal problem here was you were a hypocrite, whether it was 2 years ago or 10 years ago or last week. Please admit you were a hypocrite for trying to make Tara feel bad for doing midgets versus mascots, knowing this video is in the bank. It just happened to surface now. Of course we're gonna call her out on it.
This is what I will say to you at the end of the day. Your wife is in essence the leader, the face. She's on Dancing with the Stars. She really is a role model, and we both understand that. And it has changed the perception of little people all around the world. She has. When she was on Dancing with the Stars, people were like, wow, we really respect and love what she's doing. So then to come out here and then turn that into something where you are embarrassing someone else, that's not leadership. That's petty. And that's what I'm saying. I look at your wife as bigger than that. That's what I look at her as bigger than that.
Can I tell you what I didn't appreciate?
Okay.
You asked her the same question 5 times, but why did you go to the premiere? She answered it 5 times, but you kept asking it. You weren't accepting her answer.
All I was trying to get her to say is that, you know what? It's a bigger thing. She's sorry for what she did. She's sorry
So
for
you
what
were
she
trying
did.
to get her to say that. Can we
They
get
were
her
both.
to say she was a hypocrite for blasting her 2 years ago? Even
you
though that
already
was in the,
did-
even though that
already-
existed,
even before,
even though that video
before
existed.
this music, you're saying like she was hypocrite. You
Christy
already knew that
hasn't
she
even
was
said
hypocrite
anything.
about it when you knew that she works at the nightclub and they had midget bar there and all this stuff.
Cool. Can we hear it out of her mouth then?
I was gonna say, just
Can we
let
hear-
Christy
can we hear
say
her say I'm a
side.
hypocrite?
Hold on.
That will never
Okay.
happen.
Let's stop for a second. Let's let Christy talk. Let's let Christy speak.
Like Elena said, we talked about this, and it wasn't about me.
Just
or
say you're a
you.
hypocrite. Let's move on.
I'm not calling myself a hypocrite.
Just saying that it was your guys' revenge and let's move on as well.
No, it was calling out a hypocrite.
It was a nice piece of revenge calling out a hypocrite.
She never will be wrong.
And you know that
Did we make the video? Christy made the video. Case closed.
Joe, listen, I commend you for coming up here and defending your wife. Thank you for joining us.
Respect me, I'll respect you. He's showing me his cell phone, and there are literally 20 text messages from his wife, cussing him out, threatening him, all this stuff. I'm like, you have to go deal with this.
I said, where are you for like 3.5 hours? Yeah.
I saw the text messages.
Okay.
It was insane. You
Okay.
were like,
What's insane
threatening
is cheating
him.
with a married man,
Yeah.
PS. And what's also insane
And you're
is
reading
like,
my husband's text messages.
But can I
He's
say something?
showing
Can I say
them to
something?
me.
Okay,
because
so
they're,
why are
like,
you
so over
how
the
are you?
top?
I'm sorry,
They're
I'm not
so over the top.
I'm again. I'm
Oh,
not.
wait a minute.
I'm not,
Why are we attacking
no,
her?
I'm not-
Why are we attacking
No,
her?
I have a
She's not married. She's not married to anybody.
She's not the
Why are you mad at her?
I'm not
Okay,
mad.
I'm just
I'm
checking.
saying she's sitting here
No.
telling me about my text messages. Of course I'm upset.
Yeah,
'Cause-
they were crazy.
So what?
They were crazy.
Okay, you're
no
right.
wonder this man like needed to get away from you for
No
like a few
wonder.
hours.
Because
It
you
was
know
absolutely
nothing. You know nothing about our marriage previously. You know nothing about what
and
we
you're
go through.
absolutely right. But he shared a lot with me.
What do you think about their marriage from that one night, that one encounter you had?
I feel that Brianna's jealousy and insecurity is really hurting their relationship. I feel
And
like
you
there's a
don't
lot
know
of trust,
anything of
but
our
maybe
past.
there's a reason why you don't trust him. Obviously, there are a lot of
Obvious.
reasons
It's a
why.
reason. It's a lot of
Absolutely,
reasons.
You
absolutely.
want to apologize to Brianna?
Why would I? You're the reason why I'm here. You're the reason why any of that happened.
I'm the reason?
Yeah, I blame you.
You blame me
I
that
absolutely do.
that you welcomed a married man into your room.
If you hadn't acted the way you did,
You have no idea
you
how
wouldn't-
he was
I was
acting.
there. I saw you.
You have no idea how he was
you
acting.
were screaming at him.
You have no
and
idea
all
how
he
he
was
was
doing
acting.
at that point was having a glass of wine with somebody.
With a woman.
Who cares?
He should be up with his wife.
And
figuring
he
out our
could and he went back
situation.
with you. And then what did you do? You kicked him out of the room.
I did not kick him out.
This is
Did I
your
kick you out of the
fault.
room?
I left
So take
because I didn't want to fight.
responsibility.
He
He shouldn't
left.
have kissed me, and that shouldn't have happened.
He
but I'm not
left.
gonna.
I didn't kick him
I'm
out.
not.
Wait a minute, Stefania.
Listen,
Stefania,
I'm not
you jumped up in their
apologizing.
marriage.
Excuse me. I
You
did
jumped
not,
up in their marriage and you're
I
like,
didn't
oh
kick him
well.
out of the room.
You're
Hello?
good with that? You're good with
Hello,
that?
Miss?
That has nothing to
I
do
didn't
with
kick
me.
him out of the room, just so you know. I didn't kick him out of the room. He just said that. He left.
He told me that
he was
you
also
kicked
drunk
him out.
too. He's also drunk. So
Okay,
you,
well,
who knows?
I left.
question.
Go ahead.
use a condom?
I second that. I told Brianna she needs to get an STD check.
We didn't have sex. I'll take a lie detector test. She'll take a lie detector.
No. Around
Right.
her all the
And
time
I
and
can
make
understand
her.
that,
so
but
it's not her fault.
It's based off of what I saw myself.
And the reason why she was texting and doing all that because of infidelity multiple times.
Right.
You should apologize to her because see, he always does it. He blames everything on her. She's this bad person.
But that's also the thing. It's not that the whole time he's saying that she's bad. If anything, it's the opposite.
You wouldn't
where he's
want
trying
your
to save
husband to
he's-
be
he's
with another woman.
But most of the time, we did. We talked for hours,
If he
and
wants
most
it
of the
to
time
work,
it was about
then leave him alone.
It was about you.
So for his cheating, it's her fault.
For creating the situation. For creating the situation
two
where we would
people
be
to
alone
fight.
together. Yeah.
No,
I
you
blame
pulled him alone. I didn't pull him alone.
Have you been married before?
I'm married now.
Oh, you're married now?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were married when you were kissing him?
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
I don't want your husband to see this show and get upset.
I'm not worried about the husband. It's the boyfriend I'm worried about.
You have a husband, a boyfriend, and then there's Matt.
Well, there is no Matt. That was one thing, and that was one night. And I'm in an open marriage, though.
Hey, that's your business,
Very
girl.
happy and loving,
We're not
and it
asking.
works for us.
Okay, no.
Well, it
you know-
doesn't work for us.
You're still with the ass. He manipulated you to make you think that you are the bad person.
I don't manipulate
I'm
her at
okay
all.
with it.
He can cheat just like Tommy said. Somebody can be in your bed, he can be snacking it, and you're like, babe, let's talk.
in, see
And
it,
then-
turn around,
No,
leave
he
your
can't.
husband.
Well, she forgave him very quickly.
Super quickly.
Why do you care?
I don't. I'm telling them not to care.
Are you sitting here thinking about the absolute craziness you injected?
I'm actually blown away by
he
this
love it.
whole conversation.
He feels
yeah.
he's made
I'm
the
glad that
women
she came
LA.
out and told the truth.
Yeah.
More truth than I knew. But
All right. Stefania, thank you. For joining us and sharing all your truths. Thank you for coming here tonight.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. Matt, thanks for coming out here again. At the end of the day, we really do hope that you and Brianna can work this thing out. We really do wish the best for you. Thanks a lot.
Be
Matt. Yep.
honest. Come on now.